went to SookSiam for lunch because we thought it would be relaxing, but then someone spit in my husband's plate. We went to Vietnam and we got hit by a car. And lastly, we watched a dispute in a mall get settled with cash.
Crazy.
Crazy. Today, we're talking about the craziest things that happened to us while we were in Thailand and Vietnam. These are our real experiences. You cannot find this in a travel guide. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and let's get into it.
Yeah, I think I may need to take a sip of beer.
Think so?
Well, hopefully nobody spits it back in my place.
We don't want that, trust me.
So there we were at the mall. Sensory overload. It was amazing. The shops, the food places, everything fresh. We really were enjoying ourselves. So as we passed by several of the eateries, I decided to double back to the spit where they had the hog.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. And I got my plate, went and sat down, and I'm really enjoying it. And a gentleman comes and sits across from me. Very obvious gentleman because he had on orange, and he was a monk. So as he sat there with his head in his hand, looking at me, staring at me actually, consuming my pork, he did one of these numbers. And I did one of these numbers. And then he did one of these numbers. And I did one of these numbers. And eventually I got it. He wanted some of my food. And there I was in a international dilemma. So, like, what could I do? When in Thailand, do as the locals do. I don't know. So I figured that was commonplace. Hey, he's a monk. He needs some help. He's hungry. He didn't look hungry, but he asked for some food, and I gave him a piece of my pork. He took it off the plate, and he consumed it. Almost consumed it. What he couldn't chew, the fat back, he took, put it in his hand, spit it out, and then he put it back on my plate. As you can well imagine, I was done. Didn't know what to do except for to wait until he left, and then I trashed the food, and I don't think I ate for another 2 days.
Another 2 days,
But
at least. Did you take another bite after you put it back on
hell
your
to the
plate?
no. No, of course not. I was grossed out. That was disgusting. So I don't know what the moral of that story is, but that's my truth. That really did happen. It was crazy.
Yeah, because I remember you coming to me going, did you see what he did? I'm like, no. What happened?
Yeah, I think that's like kind of a Geneva Convention, biological warfare or something like that. I'm like, bro, you can't do that. That's nasty.
But it didn't spoil our day at
Your day?
IconSiam, right? We
It
had
didn't
a great
spoil your
time.
day.
This was our first time at IconSiam.
It didn't spoil your day. I needed some Pepto-Bismol. I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, that was weird, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Story 2?
I don't know. What is story 2?
When we got hit by a car.
Yeah, so where were we? Hanoi?
Yeah.
Vietnam. So we're just going down to whatever you call that place that is the central shopping district, or the main Old Town. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so there we were in Old Town doing our thing, and we were headed back home after a long evening and ordered our Grab, aka Uber in the United States. And driver came, picked us up expeditiously. We got in, and it was bumper to bumper traffic. Of course, horns blowing, people moving across the street, motorcycles, going in between vehicles, just a whole lovely chaos of the organization there. Well, after a few miles up the street, boom, we get hit. Yes, by another vehicle. We get hit.
Another car. Yes.
We're in an accident. Well, I was like, okay, well, here we go. I think I said to you, we're probably gonna have to get another ride because I was thinking that the police are gonna come. The typical United States stuff where the police come and 2 hours later, after you get your ticket, somebody go to jail, somebody get beat down. Oh, never mind, another story. Then
we're gonna stop traffic for hours.
Yeah,
It was already backed up.
Already backed up. Didn't work like that. So our driver rolls his window down. The driver in the other car rolls his window down, and I could see the driver in the other car look at the car that we were in, and he tells the driver in our vehicle whatever it was, but apparently it was a good enough answer for him, and they both do the thumbs up.
He like pointed at the car. He's like, and then the guy stuck his head out the window, looked at the driver's side back fender, looked at the guy, and then
they both gave each other the head nod, and they were like, all right. So
they rolled up their windows.
Rolled up the window, and then we were back on our way.
They kept it moving.
So my street translation of that was, "Hey man, you hit my car. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with your car. All right, let me see. No, I'll take a look at it for you. Oh, it look good. Oh, all right, we good. Bye, bye." That was crazy. It really took maybe 2 minutes, and we were gone.
Yeah, that was really a shocker for us because we were not expecting that. We thought we were going to be there for hours. We were like, oh no. And 2 minutes later, it's like nothing ever happened. He just kept it moving. Wasn't even a big deal.
Wasn't a big deal.
No.
Yeah. But the last one that we'd like to share with you is really interesting. Not like those first two weren't interesting, but this one was really a shocker. So I think like at the last part of our trip, we frequented this one mall, and every day it was like high adventure on the seas, right? It was just something happening.
Which was the Palladium Mall.
Palladium, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So and not necessarily in order. So one day, when we got to the restaurant that we were going to eat, that we ate, there was a gentleman that called the cops on someone for whatever reason. So there we were inside, and the staff, they were more fixated on that event than they were us. Another story for another time. But that was the first thing. Not a big deal, but I'm like, okay, interesting. Then another day.
Yeah, we were like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's going on over there? Like our waiter was fixated on this guy. And we were like, what's something going on? Yeah. But then the police came, and we were like, oh, something's going on. We don't know what happened, but yeah.
Yeah. So that was interesting, but we didn't think twice about it. Probably not a big deal, not atypical of there, but just noteworthy. And then the next incident, as Rocky went to the bathroom, I see this swarm of people in a panic in front of me, maybe 20 meters in front of me at a table. Medical personnel show up. Mall security shows up. And this kid is having a seizure. Unbelievable. So that's lasting, it seemed like forever. So he's obviously in distress. They're treating this kid, and he went out on a stretcher. I'll just say that. And I was going, oh, wow, this is like the second thing that happened to us here. Well, not happened to us, but happened here, and we observed it. So, So of course, not learning our lesson, we went back for a third time. And
they have such great deals there, and we had to go back again. There's like it's similar to MBK Center where they have a lot of booths and you can negotiate prices. So yeah,
and we love some drama.
We love some deals.
Yeah, just kidding. So this the last time that we were there, we're sitting there eating. Ironically, in Thailand, we're eating our Kentucky Fried Chicken, our KFC rather, and so again we see mall security come, and there's an argument that preceded this. So two ladies are arguing. I see a gentleman who's with one of the ladies, and there's a kid that's in their vicinity. And as we could tell, this was about this kid getting, let's just say, shoved by this lady. Well,
I really don't know what's going on, but something's going down here. And something went down last night when we were getting some food, so I'm not really sure. Apparently, the lady to my right pushed the guy's son, who is 9 years old, and they are extremely upset. Extremely.
this was a big deal because the parent of this kid, we're assuming, is like, you hit my child, you shoved my child. And you didn't need a translator for that. Okay. And I do believe she spoke some English. But when she showed her anger and she demanded that this lady get this right, make it right,
or go to jail.
That's what we're assuming.
Where is something that in the commotion that we understood that is you pay, or you go to jail. You pay or you go to jail.
Yeah. So there was some conversation back and forth, quite a bit of conversation back and forth. Apparently there's a number that was agreed upon that was going to be transferred to this lady right away, or there was going to be trouble. And I saw this lady take out her phone. Take out her phone, and she electronically transferred this money to this person's account, the lady's account, and it went away. I was going, wow, now that's amazing. You ain't got to pay no lawyer, a few $1,000s, and get a judge involved and get a ticket and this and that. I was like, this is crazy. Policing up their own, novel concept. But that was just it was so, I guess, out of the ordinary for what we would expect from the United States. It was just crazy and actually kind of refreshing too.
It was a process, though. They went back and forth for a period of over, I would say, 30 minutes. I'm guessing they were negotiating, but every few minutes, you would hear the parent say, well, you can go to jail. You can go to jail. And the police was mediating everything in their negotiation, like Pat said. We don't know how much they agreed upon, but that lady pulled out her phone. She was like, I am not going to jail today.
Now, you know it didn't take us 30 minutes to eat them 2 pieces of chicken, right?
We were just sticking around being a little nosy, maybe.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed our storytelling. Like we said at the beginning,
You're
it's
gonna
funny
start
now,
with it.
but it was
Look
not
at it.
funny then. Make sure you stay tuned for our next video or take a look at some of our other videos that we have. We have some home tours, some condo
Please like
tours
and subscribe.
in both Bangkok and Vietnam. And
Thank all of
thank you.
you for liking, subscribing to our channel. We are so humble, so grateful that we're ankle deep into our YouTube careers, and we have over 30,000 subscribers. So thank you so much from Pat.
And Rocky, Swadika.
Love you guys.